Some footage doesn't just show crimes, it captures the final haunting seconds before everything falls apart. Dash cams are meant to protect officers and reveal the truth, but sometimes they capture moments so disturbing that they leave viewers shaken. These are the real recordings police wish they'd never witnessed.
Stop it! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! Get on the ground!
In Carmel, California, on October 25th, 2023, you know what's truly haunting. Sometimes it's not the sound of gunfire or sirens that chills you. It's the silence that comes before. A calm morning in Carmel, California. Blue skies, birds singing, peace everywhere. Then suddenly, a man dressed head to toe in tactical gear walks slowly through a quiet neighborhood, carrying what looks like an AK-style rifle. Imagine seeing that from your window, coffee in hand. Panic spreads instantly, phones light up, and 911 calls pour in. No one knows if this is a mass shooting or a breakdown gone wrong. Moments later, squad cars arrive, lights flashing, officers shouting, "Drop the weapon!" But the man doesn't react. No yelling, no movement, just eerie calm. Over dispatch, a voice pleads, "We don't want to kill you today." It's then revealed his mother had already warned police. Her son was suicidal, planning to die by cop. He wasn't there to harm anyone else, just himself. Officers beg him to drop the weapon, but he stays silent. Then, gunfire. The man falls and officers rush to help, trembling, calling for medics. Watching that footage, you realize the most heartbreaking moments aren't about danger, but about someone who's lost all hope.
Holding tightly to both items.
Put the knife down right now! No, no!
Here's where it gets sadder. Boise, Idaho, August 3rd, 2023. Christian Johnson, a man evidently crying out for assistance, rings the police several times requesting their attendance. One would expect that would be a sign of trust, no? But by the time they get here, things have turned horribly worse. Johnson's position in the middle of the road holding a hammer and a knife is unmistakable. His motions are jerky, his eyes darting. He is not acting rationally. Later, papers confirm he was meth high, and his ideas were completely detached from reality. But keep calm. One of them can be heard stating, "Christian, put down the weapons. Drop everything." And then it happens. Without warning, Johnson lunges forward. The officers fire, a split-second decision between life and death. He drops instantly. Silence. Then the body cam footage shows them rushing in, calling for paramedics, their voices shaking. This one gets under your skin because it's not about aggression or defiance. It's about confusion, about a man whose mind had turned against him. Meth doesn't just destroy lives quietly. Sometimes it turns desperation into danger. And for the police, there's no easy line between saving someone and leaving them. What do you even do when "help me" turns into "shoot me"?
What? Raymond, come to the door. Show your hands. Hands. Walk out.
One out.
Walk out.
Where's Raymond at?
Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
Without warning, the door flew open and...
Now this is the kind of story that keeps officers awake at night. A regular call in Modesto, California on November 29th, 2019. Police show up at a hotel to help capture a wanted fugitive. It's supposed to be straightforward. They knock, announce themselves, and wait. But in this job, routine means nothing. You can hear one of them call out, "Raymond, come to the door. Show your hands." Tension builds in the hallway. You can practically feel it through the dash cam. The door creaks open, and Raymond Lee steps out, arms raised. For a brief moment, it looks like he's surrendering. But then, he lifts what looks like a gun. No time to think, no time to ask, just reflex. Shots fired. The echo fills the corridor. Raymond collapses lifeless. The officers approach cautiously, adrenaline still surging. And that's when they see it. The gun isn't real. It's a BB gun, plastic, metal-tipped, but convincing enough under the flicker of hotel lights to look deadly. And that's the gut punch myth high, a horrifying truth of how fast things can go wrong. 1 second of hesitation could have meant a real officer's death if the weapon had been real, but acting fast ended a man's life over something fake. You know what's crazy? Some BB guns today are so realistic they're practically indistinguishable from real firearms until it's too late. It's not malice that kills in moments like this. It's fear, confusion, and instinct. Watching that footage, you can see it in the officers' faces. Regret, disbelief, the awful realization that they can't take that second back. Split-second judgment, one wrong read, and a life is gone. That's the thin, invisible line every cop walks. And sometimes it's impossible to stay on the right side of it.
So which one?
I'm not gonna debate about it with you, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna put you in handcuffs, we're gonna put you in the back seat, we're gonna move your car over there with the other 2 cars that are involved in the crash, okay? Hey, whoa, whoa! You good? You good, bro? Yeah, the gun's gonna be still in his waistband. Still in his waistband.
Alright, 22PO78. Let's get additional units instead of requirement with the yellow tapes on the scene.
Yes, sir. Just sending messages.
I'm gonna get the weapon on the okay.
Weapon secure the weapon. No, just go secure. It's okay.
Alright, let's go ahead.
Beginning like any other late-night call on May 17th, 2025 in Houston, Texas, it was a 3-car accident in Houston. While officers come hoping for chaos, one driver, the guy in a green SUV, is nowhere to be seen. Witnesses indicate down a nearby street, and that's where dashcam video starts over. Engine still running, the SUV sits crooked on the curb. Officers approach softly, spotlights breaking through the black. "Sir, we merely need to ask you a few questions regarding the collision," they gently explain. The man disputes a little. He is sweating, defending, but not clearly hostile. One officer attempts to calm him, pointing out, "We're merely holding you for questioning. That is all." For one moment, it seems everything could de-escalate. In policing, however, composure may suddenly break. Without warning, the man lifts his shirt. His hand moves toward his waistband. Officers shout, "Gun! Gun!" In that split second, instinct takes over. Shots ring out. The man collapses beside his SUV, the gun half drawn. The footage freezes time, a moment that turns from confusion to gunfire in less than a heartbeat. Immediately after, the same officers who fired rush in. They holster their weapons, call for backup, and start performing first aid. You can hear one officer's voice crack as he yells, "Stay with me, buddy!" It's haunting, because that's how unpredictable policing really is. One moment you're handling a traffic stop, the next you're fighting to save a man's life you just had to shoot. Routine? There's no such thing. One of the most heartbreaking episodes next is the Knoxville knife call. Officers answer a neighborhood tip regarding a woman who threatens others and herself with a knife. She is 49 years old Shiloh Rice. She is walking in the driveway, gripping the knife, screaming incoherently when they arrive. Hands out, the officials approach slowly, trying to reason with her. One officer begs, "Shiloh, put the knife down. We can assist you." But she is not hearing them. Whatever is going on in her mind is louder, rather than their voices. Her motions clearly reflect her desperation. She wants the pain to cease, but is terrified of surrendering. Then suddenly she charges forward, blade raised. The officers retreat, shouting, "Stop! Please stay down!" Then a gunshot. She falls after a shot. The silence following is horrific. But what the dashcam next records reveals something frequently ignored: compassion among chaos. One officer yells for a tourniquet, while another contacts dispatch for paramedics. They crouch next to her, squeezing the injury, whispering, "Stay with us, ma'am. Kindly remain with us." She's taken to the hospital, but later dies from her injuries. Watching it feels heavy, not because of the violence, but because of what it says about mental health and policing. So many of these tragedies don't start with cropping, but with crisis. Officers are trained for threats, not heartbreak, and yet they're often the first and last line between someone's breakdown and their death. It's a sobering look at how misunderstood and tragic these encounters can be. Now this next one.
Okay, well, now we're here, so if you got nothing, then it's quick, and then we'll let you go. full pursuit. Eastbound on Boston Ave. Yo, you're gonna get tased. You're gonna get fucking tased.
This one plays out like a movie, but it's all real. In Bridgeport, Connecticut, March 31st, 2025. Officers are called to a fight near a funeral. Emotions are already running high, and someone reports that a black Chevy Tahoe might have a gun inside. It's the kind of situation where one wrong move can ignite everything. They find Deshaun Best standing near the vehicle. Nothing about him screams danger at first. An officer politely asks him to step out for a quick pat-down, just procedure, but Best takes off running. Instantly, the quiet street turns into a chase. The dash cam rattles as officers sprint after him, shouting, "Stop! You're going to get tased." A taser fires, misses. Best doesn't slow down. He stumbles, drops a liquor bottle, and even loses his shoes mid-run, but pure adrenaline keeps him moving. You can hear the officers panting, desperate to end it peacefully. Then, in a split second that decides everything, Best reaches toward his waistband. One officer yells, "Gun!" Shots explode through the chaos. When it's over, Best is on the ground. A 9mm handgun lies beside him. Officers rush to help, performing CPR and calling for medics. But despite every effort, he was pronounced dead at 7:41 p.m. It's a brutal reminder of how fast things can spiral, from a routine check to gunfire in under a minute. That dash cam doesn't just show pursuit. It captures the raw, unfiltered panic of both sides. Fear, instinct, and the split-second decisions that decide who lives and who doesn't. So what's your take on this? Drop it in the comments. And if you found this breakdown eye-opening, hit like, share, and subscribe. There's more real footage, more stories, and more truth coming your way soon.